What makes a true leader? Is it power, courage, or the ability to inspire others? Monkey D. Luffy, captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, isn't just chasing treasure. He's fighting for freedom, for himself and his crew. In a world ruled by oppression, Luffy's leadership proves that true strength lies in believing in others' dreams. But what does it mean to lead with freedom in mind? Let's explore the philosophy behind Luffy's journey and its universal message. Monkey D. Luffy, the cheerful and determined captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, has one goal: to become the Pirate King and claim the legendary treasure, One Piece. But Luffy's journey isn't just about treasure, it's about freedom. From the start, Luffy's dream is rooted in the belief that being the Pirate King means being the freest person in the world. His journey is a battle against tyranny, inequality, and the chains of oppression that bind so many. Unlike many pirate captains, Luffy's leadership is not about dominance or fear. Instead, it's built on trust and mutual respect. He doesn't recruit his crew by forcing them to follow. He inspires them to join him by showing unwavering belief in their dreams. Each member of his crew, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and the others, has their own unique goals, and Luffy's promise is simple: if you sail with me, I'll help you achieve your dreams. Take Zoro, for example, a swordsman determined to become the strongest in the world. Luffy recruits him not by promising power, but by believing in his resolve. Or Nami, whose dream is to map the entire world. When she was trapped by Arlong's tyranny, Luffy didn't hesitate to fight for her freedom, proving that he's willing to risk his life for his crew's happiness and aspirations. At the core of Luffy's leadership is a profound sense of equality. He doesn't see himself as above his crew. He fights alongside them, shares their struggles, and celebrates their victories. For Luffy, being a captain isn't about control. It's about creating a world where everyone is free to pursue their dreams. Monkey D. Luffy's philosophy of leadership and freedom is rooted in ideas that resonate deeply with universal truths. At its core, Luffy embodies the concept of freedom through connection. Unlike many anime protagonists who seek power for themselves, Luffy's strength lies in his ability to inspire and unite people around a shared vision. This is a direct reflection of the Stoic belief that true freedom comes not from controlling others, but from mastering one's own desires and emotions. Take Luffy's fight against Arlong as an example. When Nami, a skilled navigator, is trapped under Arlong's oppressive rule, Luffy doesn't hesitate to step in. But his actions are not driven by a desire for heroism or recognition. They stem from his unwavering belief in Nami's right to pursue her own dream. This aligns with the idea that freedom isn't just personal, it's a collective responsibility. By freeing Nami, Luffy doesn't just liberate one person. He breaks the chains of a system that thrives on domination and fear. This theme becomes even more profound in the Enies Lobby arc, where Robin, who has spent her life running from persecution, believes she doesn't deserve to live. Luffy's simple yet powerful demand, "Say you want to live," encapsulates his philosophy. He doesn't just fight for Robin's survival, he fights for her ability to reclaim her agency. Luffy's leadership here mirrors the ideals of servant leadership, a concept often discussed in philosophy and business ethics. A true leader serves their people, ensuring they have the tools and support to reach their full potential. However, Luffy's approach to freedom isn't without challenges. His clash with Doflamingo in Dressrosa highlights the darker side of power and control. Doflamingo's rule is the antithesis of Luffy's ideals. Where Doflamingo manipulates and exploits, Luffy liberates and empowers. This dichotomy reflects a timeless philosophical debate. Is power inherently corrupting, or does it reveal the true nature of its wielder? For Luffy, power is a means to protect and uplift, not to dominate. His victory over Doflamingo isn't just physical, it's symbolic, a triumph of freedom over oppression. Luffy's actions also align with existentialist principles, particularly those of Jean-Paul Sartre. Sartre believed that individuals define their own essence through actions. For Luffy, being the Pirate King isn't about wealth or status. It's about creating a world where everyone is free to define themselves. His choices consistently reflect this belief. He doesn't impose his dream on others, but instead creates an environment where they can pursue their own aspirations. This is why his crew follows him, not out of fear, but out of genuine respect and shared purpose. But perhaps what makes Luffy truly unique is his unwavering optimism. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, he never loses sight of his goal. This reflects the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. Luffy doesn't dwell on failure or fear. He moves forward, inspiring those around him to do the same. His philosophy teaches us that freedom isn't just about breaking physical chains. It's about breaking the mental chains of doubt and fear that hold us back. In a world where leadership is often equated with dominance, Luffy's approach reminds us that true leadership is about empowerment. His journey challenges us to ask ourselves, are we fighting for our own freedom, or are we creating a world where everyone can be free? Luffy's story is a testament to the idea that freedom, while costly, is the most valuable treasure of all. Monkey D. Luffy's philosophy on freedom doesn't just exist within the boundaries of the One Piece world. It resonates deeply with universal struggles throughout human history. His journey parallels the fight against oppression, inequality, and the quest for self-determination that have defined cultures and movements across the globe. Take Luffy's battle against the world government. It mirrors real-world struggles for independence and justice, where power is concentrated in the hands of a few, and those who resist are seen as outlaws. Luffy's actions, like declaring war on the world government to save Robin in Enies Lobby, echo the defiance of historical figures who stood against authoritarian regimes. His willingness to risk everything for freedom draws comparisons to leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., who famously said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Similarly, Luffy believes that one person's freedom is worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Culturally, Luffy's unwavering belief in dreams and freedom reflects the ideals of the American dream. This concept suggests that everyone, regardless of their background, has the right to pursue their goals. Luffy's crew is a testament to this philosophy. Each member comes from vastly different circumstances, yet under Luffy's leadership, they are united by a shared pursuit of their personal aspirations. From Nami's dream to map the world to Sanji's goal of finding the All Blue, Luffy's journey embodies the idea that freedom is not about selfish ambition, but about creating a world where everyone can thrive. Philosophically, Luffy's story also draws on existentialist principles, particularly the works of Sartre and Camus. Sartre believed that freedom comes with responsibility, the responsibility to act and define oneself. For Luffy, this is evident in his consistent choice to fight for others' dreams, even at great personal cost. Camus, on the other hand, emphasized the struggle against absurdity, which aligns with Luffy's defiance of the seemingly insurmountable obstacles in his path. Together, these ideas remind us that freedom is never easy. It's a constant fight, but one worth pursuing. Through his actions, Luffy not only challenges the world of One Piece, but also inspires us to reflect on our own. Are we brave enough to fight for our dreams and the freedom of others? Or will we let the walls around us remain unchallenged? Luffy's story reminds us that true freedom is universal, a treasure that belongs to everyone. At the heart of Monkey D. Luffy's journey is a single, powerful truth. Freedom is the ultimate treasure, but it comes with great responsibility. Luffy's climactic moments often highlight this balance. He's not just fighting for himself, but for a world where everyone can pursue their dreams without fear or oppression. One of the most poignant examples of this is the Skypiea arc, where Luffy rings the golden bell to fulfill the promise of a man long gone. This act is more than a victory over Enel. It's a declaration of faith in humanity's enduring spirit. Luffy's choice to fight for a cause unrelated to his own dream reinforces his belief that freedom isn't just for him or his crew. It's a universal right worth defending at all costs. But this insight reaches its peak during the events of Marineford. As Luffy charges into the heart of the world's greatest military power to save his brother Ace, his actions symbolize the lengths he's willing to go for the people he loves. Even when faced with insurmountable odds, Luffy doesn't hesitate. He doesn't fight because it's logical or because he expects to win. He fights because it's the right thing to do. This reflects the existentialist idea that we must create meaning through our actions, even in the face of absurdity. Perhaps the most defining moment comes in Dressrosa, where Luffy confronts Doflamingo, a tyrant who thrives on control and exploitation. The battle isn't just about defeating a villain, it's about dismantling a system built on fear and manipulation. Luffy's victory isn't just physical, it's symbolic, a statement that freedom and justice can prevail even against overwhelming power. Through these climactic moments, Luffy's philosophy becomes clear. Freedom isn't about living without rules or constraints. It's about creating a world where everyone can pursue their dreams, unshackled by fear or oppression. His journey challenges us to reflect on our own lives. Are we brave enough to fight for what matters? Do we have the courage to stand against systems that oppress, even when the odds are against us? Luffy's story reminds us that true freedom is not given. It's earned through struggle, sacrifice, and unwavering belief in the power of dreams. In a world of uncertainty and conflict, Luffy's journey is a beacon of hope. It teaches us that freedom, though hard-won, is the most precious treasure of all, a treasure worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Monkey D. Luffy's journey is far more than a story about pirates and treasure. It's a tale of hope, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. His philosophy reminds us that dreams aren't just personal goals. They're the foundation of a better world, one where everyone can thrive without fear or oppression. Luffy's leadership, grounded in trust and mutual respect, teaches us that true strength comes not from domination, but from the courage to empower others. Through every battle and every hardship, Luffy shows us that freedom is not something given. It's something we must fight for. His willingness to risk everything, not just for his own dream, but for the dreams of his crew and even strangers, speaks to a universal truth. The greatest treasure isn't gold or power, but the freedom to live authentically and pursue our own paths. As we follow Luffy's journey, we're reminded to reflect on our own lives. Are we brave enough to stand up for what's right? Do we support the dreams of those around us, as Luffy does for his crew? And are we willing to fight, even when the odds are against us, to create a world where freedom and justice prevail? Luffy's story challenges us to dream bigger, fight harder, and believe in the power of connection and purpose. Because in the end, freedom isn't just Luffy's treasure, it's a treasure for all of us to strive for. Thank you.